Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. Two teams which have navigated their way through the season and have designs on finishing with a victory in the ReliaQuest Bowl. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Badgers' offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Brooks.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Joseph from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Badgers are flying down the field. The option look. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. So now it's 2nd and long. They go play action with Joseph. Takes the easy one to the back. Busts through behind his pad. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to him on the ground. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
Keeps it himself. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The Badgers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Wisconsin!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So UTSA's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down, and guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the gun, running back on the move.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Sort of getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another 1st down.
I mean, it's just crazy the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right? Everybody who's here, you're going to be featured. You're going to get touches. So, hey, recruits, you want to carry the football a lot? Come to Wisconsin.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them in.
And the defense drags him down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for room. It's Donald. Makes it past the marker. At the 35, he's open. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. The Roadrunners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Running behind that left side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Got his man on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And it's the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's McCown. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Put 6 on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the point after is good. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Throwing Joseph. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wants to throw it again. Gets it out quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Here's a little room there, and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice.
Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Badgers. Once he got some room, it was over.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping it. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Runs through a tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And it's the Roadrunners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I don't care where you're at on the field, 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got a man, it's Hardy.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Wants to throw. It's McCown. There's a heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Joseph on the play action. Looking to the big tight end. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The sure hands, it's Kearney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage, ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the ReliaQuest Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's go down to the sidelines now, where Holly Rowe has an update on that injury.
Checking in with the UTSA head coach at halftime. Guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. To the air, it's McCown. Makes the catch. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Could be an alley. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The hand to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hard running there. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the air, it's McCown. On target. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He might want another play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, obviously they were trailing going into halftime, and they knew coming out, getting the ball back first, they were going to have to put a drive together. And how good does this thing look, man? Running the ball, throwing the ball, up and down the field. Now they're down in a goal-to-go situation with an opportunity to tie this thing up. This has looked really, really good by the offense coming out of halftime.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play to have the trainers look at him. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw, it's McCown. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Roadrunner. And they take it in for 6 more points. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. On the ground with the counter. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They go play action with Joseph. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Rigby. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the counter, and the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The kick is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Donald. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Trying the left side. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Finds the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peterson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Give to the running back. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. The play action fake. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the butt and see what he can get. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. The give on the inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
With the catch, it's Rigby. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Joseph. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the fourth. On the ground, it's Peterson. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's McCown. That's caught. It's Hardy. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He goes right back to the air. Got his man on the right.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
Running inside, it's Peterson. Got a little grass. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. On the run, it's Peterson. Fights off a defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They move on top here in the 4th.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing Joseph. Here comes the heat. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it on the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Wants to throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And I'm okay with that shot right there. Like, this is the perfect area on the field to take that deep shot. As you get closer to the goal line, it gets a little bit harder to throw the football. So I like the aggressiveness by this offense.
So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
What a season.